What was superglue used for in the Vietnam War? Superglue is a cyanoacrylate, a fast-working adhesive. In the Vietnam War, U.S. troops used superglue to treat emergency wounds on the battlefield. In 1942, during World War II, a team of scientists, headed by Harry Coover Jr., were working for Eastman Kodak. As a part of the chemical division, they were designing a clear plastic for precision gun sights. The experiment was a failure, and the project was canceled as the chemicals had been very sticky, making them hard to work with. In 1951, Coover was again working with the chemical, this time with jet airplane canopies. Once again, the project was a failure because of the stickiness of the chemical. But these failures made Coover think of a new application for it. The super sticky cyanoacrylate could glue materials together with incredible strength and speed without the requirement of heat or pressure. Discovering a new adhesive by accident, he would name it Eastman 910, later named the more famous name of Superglue. Dr. Coover demonstrated it on a show called I've Got a Secret in 1959, where he used a drop of the adhesive between two cylinders to lift the show's host, Gary Moore, off the ground. The idea for using the adhesive for medical purposes came quite early on, and Eastman submitted an application to the United States Food and Drug Administration for the use of the glue to hold human tissue together in surgery. After testing, the glue, while not yet approved for military use because of the potential toxicities to human tissue, was sent to the battlefields of Vietnam nevertheless. U.S. soldiers were issued the glue in the form of a spray bottle. In combat, field surgeons sprayed the adhesive on injured soldiers with open wounds to seal them shut to stop any bleeding as a temporary treatment. This lifesaver prevented many wounded soldiers bleeding out as they were transported back to base hospital for surgery. Coover would later reflect on his invention in the war. If somebody had a chest wound or open wound that was bleeding, the biggest problem they had was stopping the bleeding so they could get the patient back to the hospital. And the consequence was, many of them bled to death. So the medics used the spray, stopped the bleeding, and were able to get the wounded back to base hospital. And many, many lives were saved. Subscribe for more Vietnam War history videos. Get Simple History, the Vietnam War, and Simple History, the Cold War today.